You gonna say Seattle?
I'm going to say Seattle.
Jacob deGrom in news. This is fascinating to me because I called it. Jacob deGrom said he would like to play for the Rangers. He's interested in seeing an opportunity come up there.
Okay, so
this is the I told you so dance. Hold on.
It is very, very well done.
Thank you.
Why though?
For all the reasons I outlined last time. Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay, I'll go ahead. Just like give the Reader's Digest version, just for the people who may not have listened to the last episode.
The Reader's Digest version is that they are getting ready to go on a tear. It is the furthest thing from a New York marketplace and the fan base and the pressure. And on top of that, I think they're building something special down in Texas that is going to be quiet, but it's going to be awesome. That's what I think is going on.
And I think you're right. It's really interesting that it's Texas of all places.
Yeah. New ballpark, loyal.
Yeah, that's true.
Avidly loyal fan base, but they're very kind to their people and people who go visit. Like when I went down there, I got treated awesome. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I think you're right about the new ballpark thing. Having a new ballpark is definitely going to motivate an ownership group to pay money because they want to put butts in those new seats.
Yep.
Want to
and
show
they want
it off.
A World Series to tack onto that paycheck they plaqued on their wall.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think you're right. I would not. There are places I would be more surprised, I think, if he ended up than Texas. But at the same time, I don't know. I'm curious if he'll take a pay cut just because it's somewhere he wants to be.
It's possible. Well, and he had some shaky. It was a shaky year.
He's had injuries the last 3 years.
That's what I'm saying. But even when he was healthy, I mean, he had, I would say 90% of his starts were really good. But there was one or two in there that were like, oh, what happened? So I don't know. I think that the pressure is going to be lifted a lot being in Arlington. I just think it's a big deal. I don't know. He probably sees it for what it is. And you can't fault a guy for saying, this is what's better for me. This is the energy I want in my life, or this is the vibe I want in the clubhouse or in the ballpark with the fans or whatever. You can't fault a guy for saying that. And I think more players, if they base their decision making on stuff like that and not just chasing the dollar, probably would be happier and have longer careers.
I think you're absolutely right. You know where another place he would be absolutely beloved and is actually a pretty laid back environment?
You're going to say Seattle.
I'm going to say Seattle. If that's what he's looking for. They got
You're like, you dog. You're like, hey, man, check it out, dude. We got a little bit of rain, but it's okay because we got an umbrella.
Exactly right. And he'll get a ring sooner anyway. So
he will. That's true.
1 year.
Yeah. Not even that.
Less than a year from now.
This time next year, he could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And a Cy Young to go with it, I'll bet.
Oh, I'm sure he would. In that ballpark? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.